Welcome everyone to the first SBI race of the 2002 racing season, the 12th annual Miami Offshore Grand Prix, coming to you from beautiful Miami Beach. Hi everyone, this is Vince Lipari on behalf of Jeff Girardi and the rest of the Freeze Frame Video production crew. We have about some 30 boats in all competing in this event in classes Superboat, Super V, Super Unlimited, Super V Limited, Super Stock, and Factory 1 and Factory 2. Of course, we had great racing for the World Championships SBI in Key West. Now, this freeze frame video production is being brought to you in part by the Fire, Water, and Reverie race teams, and also offshoreonly.com, an offshore racing website for advertising, boat sales, and other boating information. Experience the thrill of offshore powerboat racing online with offshoreonly.com. Now, as far as the race course is concerned, the start is at the Clock Tower, the finish line, 57th Street off the Fountain Blue on Collins Avenue. Of course, the Miami Beach area is a great vantage point for this race. The wet pits are at the Miami Marina at Bayside, the dry pits at South Watson Island. Registration is there as well. Now, the competitors for this race include, first off, in Superboat, it's Pier 57 Sism, Team Jaguar, and Pier 57. Superboat V, it's The Muscle, Firewater, Fountain Electronics, and Fountain. In Superboat Unlimited, Reverie, also Jason Priestley Racing Team, and Jaws. In the other classes, we got the Super V Limited, Don't Blink. In the Superboat Limited, it's Montano Motorsports and Zip Express. In Superstock, the Aqua Toy Store, Supreme Marine, Advanced Marine Technology, and Bodyguard. And also Gator Ford, MFW Racing. In F2, Factory 2, it's Inventus Fountain. We've got Outlaw, GMC Fountain, Rodriguez Group, Fountain, Mikosaki Indian Gaming, and Daytona Performance Marine. In F1, it's Extreme Racing and Pantera Racing Team, and those are your competitors for this 12th annual Miami Offshore Grand Prix here at Miami Beach. Now, Freeze Frame Video Productions is providing 9 onboard cameras for you in this event. We've got cameras on board Pier 57, Zip Express, Aqua Toy Store, Jaws. We've got 2 cameras on board Jaws, a front and a rear. Also a camera on board Bodyguard, Firewater, Jaguar, and Lube Job. 9 onboard cameras provided by Freeze Frame Video Productions for this event here in Miami. Also, the new edition of Freeze Frame Video Races will be on DVD. Of course, all previous races will also be available on DVD as well. All right, now let's look through some of the boats here in the dry pit area. There's Team Jaguar as we await the first race here in Miami at this 12th annual Miami Offshore Grand Prix. Beautiful day here at Miami Beach. Again, this is the first SBI race of the 2002 racing season. Of course, a great season in store for the SBI this year. We've got Fort Myers coming up after Miami. Then we've got a race over at Marathon, Florida. The City of Marathon Superboat Grand Prix, that's in June. In July, the Suncoast Offshore Grand Prix in Sarasota. Also in July, the Deerfield Beach Superboat Grand Prix in Deerfield Beach, Florida. The Fountain Superboat Grand Prix in Washington, North Carolina, that's August 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. And the Point Pleasant Superboat Grand Prix also in Point Pleasant, New Jersey, later in August. And the 11th annual New York Superboat Grand Prix in September, of course, in New York City. We always look forward to that one. And in September 26th to 27th and 28th, the 8th annual Atlantis Bahamas Superboat Challenge in the Nassau, Bahamas. And of course, the Superboat World Championship this year coming to you from New Orleans, Louisiana. That'll be on November 3rd through the 10th. All right, as you can see now, well, we are airborne, and very shortly we will bring you race number 1 here at the 12th annual Miami Offshore Grand Prix, first SBI race, the 2002 racing season. Waters are very calm today, making for fast racing. You can see the weather is just gorgeous down here in Miami. Many spectators, of course, sun worshipers there as well. They get a great vantage point to watch this race right along Miami Beach. Of course, many spectator boats lining the course as well. A gorgeous sight. There's the offshoreonly.com boat. Of course, offshoreonly.com for sponsoring in part this freeze-frame video production here in Miami. Go to their website, check them out, offshoreonly.com for all your powerboat racing needs. Offshoreonly.com. Okay, there is the orange smoke, and very shortly we will be lining up these boats and getting this race started. All right, there are your competitors now beginning to line up, and from the inside we've got Team Fountain, Firewater, and the Muscle. Team Fountain, Firewater, and the Muscle waiting for the green. Boats beginning to pick up speed, and we got a quick green flag here in this first race of the 12th annual Miami Offshore Grand Prix, and the Muscle going to the immediate lead, followed by Fountain Instigator and Firewater. It's the Muscle, Fountain Instigator, and Firewater. There they are, 1, 2, and 3. The Muscle, Fountain Instigator, and Firewater. Instigator there, you can see on the inside. The Muscle with a slight lead. Let's go on board Firewater now. Onboard Firewater V1, powered by two 800 horsepower Stotler racing engines, 40-foot fountain. Bob Oliver, the driver, Rich Wyatt, the throttle man. Bob from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania, Rich from Boca Raton, Florida. On board now, Jaws Racing Team.
With Rivera?
No, with
Yeah, we'll stay right here.
There he goes. Rivera isn't going.
Just give him some space. Stay off this way a little bit.
Mark Herman at the wheel. Dave Wesseldyke, the throttle man.
So he got the green up. He's got the green up.
Giddy up. Got an orange marker. Got a highway.
I got it.
Go out a little bit.
Jaws, a 46-foot skater. Powered by two 1,250 horsepower engines. All right, back to a helicopter shot. Just moments after the race, as we said, the Muscle going to the immediate lead right after the green flag, followed by Fountain Instigator and Firewater. Very quick green here in Miami Beach. First SBI race of the season. The Muscle and Super V, your leader right now. There's Instigator on the inside. The Muscle with a slight lead here in the early moments of this race. There's Instigator on the inside and Jaws on the outside of Jaws. Pier 57. They are battling there on the outside. Jaws and Pier 57. Jaws there on the outside. Pier 57 on the far outside. Jaws, of course, a 46-foot skater. Pier 57, a 42-foot fountain system. On board Pier 57 is David Wood, the driver. Art Lilly, the throttle man. Let's go on board now. On board, Jaws. Mark Herman and Dave Wesseldyke, driver and throttle man. 46-foot skater.